everyone, Dean Jones, the Ustad here, your coach of Islamabad United, and of course we're very, very lucky to have one of Pakistan's greatest, Waqar Younis, our director of cricket, and you said, come on Dino, you've got to get up early because I want to show you something special about your hometown Lahore. Where are we?
Isn't this special?
It is beautiful.
It is special, isn't it? I mean, it's a bit smoggy at the moment. Otherwise, you know, you come in the evening when the weather is better. This is a stunning place. This is a central Lahore, Androon Lahore, what we call it. There are a lot of cultures, a lot of different cultures. You know, you'll see Gurdwara for Hindus, for Sikhs at the back. You see the church there, and all these people living. They've been living here for last hundreds of years. I mean, they've got families living. So that's why I wanted to bring you here to show you the right center heart of Lahore.
Well, you've seen a lot of kids playing cricket. You can just hear the sound of it. The way they're actually hitting the ball, it's just absolutely fantastic. But all in all, you've joined us now. What do you think of our squad? Particularly two young guys, emerging talents. This is the point we're trying to actually point through in regards to Pakistan have got two kids out of the emerging, and that's called Shadab Khan, Ruman Reis. No one else has picked them. So, firstly, what do you think of some of the young kids that are coming through with Islamabad? Shadab Khan, for example.
Dino, that's one big reason that I wanted to join, or I came to join United, because I feel that you guys have done really great in the last couple of years. Winning the first year really definitely helps a little bit. But yeah, bringing in the younger lot, working on with them, the way you were just talking about Shadab and Ruman Reis. I saw Ruman Reis improving every day. You know, he provides so much energy to the team, and that's why I wanted to be part of the team who bring me energy, because I'm not a youngster anymore. So if I go there, I want to see energy so I can pass on my experience. And it's great to be wearing this beautiful red and black. And you know, hopefully, we're gonna have fun.
You've got so much talent here in Pakistan. Identifying it is pretty easy, I think, really, in a certain way. But actually getting it and taking it to the next level is difficult, I think.
Do you know the problem is that, I just take my example. I come from a very small town, from a place called Haveli, which is south of Punjab. Nobody has heard this place. I was very lucky that I just came through and managed to be at the place where I am right now. But there is so much talent in this country that we don't know how many Waqar Younis, Wasim Akrams we missed out.
Yes.
We had so many good fast bowlers in the 90s, 80s, and even to the 2000s with Shoaib Akhtar and all of them. But I don't know how many we're missing. So I think the system is still, we're behind. When you look at the other countries, when you look at Australia, England, and we are behind. That's why you will suddenly find Shadab, you will suddenly find Ruman Reis coming up and, surprising the world. So I feel that if the system gets into place, which I'm sure it's getting there with the PSL and us guys with United and the other franchises, bringing in the youngsters, giving them the opportunity, sending them away. I heard this Lahore Qalandar sent the team to Sydney. So I think that these things are going to really help. They're going into the smaller cities to identify that talent.
So how did you get identified, and what was the turning point in your career, you think?
I've been all over the world. I've lived in Sharjah a little bit, you know that, and then I was in Bahawalpur, which is also southern part in the school there. And then when I started playing cricket, I played like any other kid. Like you can see right at the back, they're playing on the streets, in the gullies, on the streets, and playing with the tape ball, with the tennis ball, and then I never took cricket seriously. I never thought that I will play for Pakistan, and it's just things sort of kept happening.
Was there one game that you got 5 or 6 wickets and knocked some guy over and broke his stumps or whatever, and that was the point that got you noticed?
Apart from your stump, I broke your stump once.
We'll talk about that later. Move on.
But no, I played first class cricket. I got selected in UBL early in my career when I was only 18, and then I I didn't really take me long. I played the first season in the domestic. I took 20 odd wickets in the first 3 or 4 games, and I was seen very quickly. And on top of that, Imran saw me on the television. There was only one game played.
See, the lucky things.
Yeah, I was lucky. That's the breakthrough I was looking for, and I got the breakthrough very early in my career. And I never looked back after that. I had some injuries here and there, but I would never look back after that.
What did Imran teach you at an early age? What was the major thing that sunk with you?
He taught me life more than cricket, actually, because he never taught me how to swing the ball or hold the ball like this. Yes, he did work with me with my run-up, because I was struggling big time when I arrived at the top scene, because I was bowling no balls. I was struggling with it, and he helped me with that. And I think fast bowlers run-up is the number one, should be number one. But otherwise, he taught me how to handle different situations.
Are fast bowlers made, or they just God gave them their talent? Can they be made, or what?
You got to have talent.
Yeah.
You got to have talent. God has given me talent. That's why I'm here. But yeah, to identify that talent and to work hard on that. That's the key. Talent can take you to some level, and after that, it's your hard work where you want to end up.
How good would you be in T20 cricket if you started now?
I don't know. I've never played T20 cricket. I played maybe a few
but you were
games
great
in
at
the
the
county
death.
cricket.
You bowled beautifully at the death. You and Wasn't were brilliant at the death.
But don't forget, with 20-over cricket, there's no real reverse swing. But I don't know. I can't say it. But yeah, I would have. I would love to play it.
I remember you playing against us. You were young. 5th day. Test match, Adelaide.
Yeah.
I got some runs in the first innings, but the second innings, we needed to bat through the day. I think we're chasing 350, 360. We had no chance. It's just about the ball starting was reversing and it was spinning.
Spinning, yeah. Tosif played that game, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Tosif. He bowled well, but with no luck.
Really?
Okay. No luck.
Okay.
Yeah, and I remember you bowling around the wicket to me. It was 15 minutes before lunch.
Okay.
And Alan Borders at the other end, and you've bounced me.
Yeah.
And you got the white paint on all over your face. And you're swearing and cursing me and cussing me. And I thought, I mightn't make it to lunch here. You were bowling quite sharp. Why did I upset you? What was the problem? I'm a very nice person.
I don't know if you know that about yourself, that when you were at the crease, not outside in the dressing room or out sitting with me, you're a lovely man. You're a beautiful human being.
Now he's talking rubbish.
But when you're at the crease, when you have your pads on, with all your arm guards and all that.
I didn't wear an arm guard, do you?
A wristband, sorry.
And a bit of zinc and that'll do.
Yeah. But what about your walk? The arrogant walk.
Arrogant walk.
This is my territory.
Yeah, well it is.
This belongs to me.
Adelaide,
So I'm running in. That belongs to me too.
All I can remember, folks, was after you bounced me. Now this is it. He's bowling around the wicket now. What was the previous ball mid-on and mid-off and a cover, and then all of a sudden you wham me, talk me, and he said, right, around the wicket, and the mid-off has gone a deep backward square leg, we've got a bat pad, a leg gully, no mid-on, he's around the corner with 2 gullies, and I'm thinking, there's no one, I'm not going to get any balls pitched up, and the next 5 balls were like, wow.
Yeah, I got Alan Border out.
Yeah, it did off the glove.
Yeah, off the glove. So it wasn't really the quickest of the pitch. It was fairly good pitch, I thought.
But this is where
spinning a little bit.
This is where kids have got to understand batting in 5th day pitches.
Yeah.
Where particularly guys like you and Wazam and Akib Javed and these boys, that you learn to duck the first 3 days and let it go over your head.
Yeah.
And as you know, it's up and down on the 5th day, and then you've got to learn to weave. Because some balls bounce and some don't.
Yep.
So that's where you've got to learn. And I'm telling you, that's why I've got grey hair, is because of him. But look, I've got to say something as well. It's irritated me a lot, particularly from our Islamabad United media, and also for Facebook and the Pakistan Cricket Board. They keep bringing up this shot, this vision of you bowling me out, and my middle stump is completely broken, and it's gone past Mohan Khan or someone. Yeah.
Look, I'm going to be fair with you. I'm going to be fair with you.
And
yeah.
I was wearing a cap.
Yeah, you were wearing a cap.
Right.
No doubt about that. You were wearing a cap because you were on 79 or 89. I can't remember exactly.
No, it's probably close to 89. But anyway, yeah.
Somewhere you were there, and I was coming later in my spell, and it was reversing, and you just tried to slog me out, and I clean bowled you. But nobody remembers your 89, man.
No,
that's all they look at.
That's all
that's the best sight. Fast bowler, breaking middle stump of someone who's looking to slog.
Now,
that's the sight.
You won't know this, but when you bowled me, all the crowd goes, Pakistani crowd goes, we got him in. And I'm walking off the ground, and my beloved MCG, and the Channel 9 TV guys run out onto the ground and running up to me, because folks, you don't know this, that there are cameras inside the stumps. You see,
those days they were new cameras. They were new,
new cameras. And he said, "Oh, that's just cost Channel 9 $4,000." And you're going, and it cost me $100, but it cost Channel 9 $4,000. But interesting now, know that.
Wasim Akram, let me tell you something. Wasim Akram belongs to Mazang. He lived most of his life in Mazang, which is more southern part of Lahore. But he played a lot of cricket behind this. I mean, it's very, very smoggy. I can't really show you at the moment. But behind that, there is a big park, Minto Park. And they've got...
How many people will be playing on that?
Oh, God. On the weekend? Thousands.
True.
Thousands, honestly. It's a big park, huge, and they're like pitches in 30 meters distance. There are pitches everywhere. So there is from one field, there's a fielder standing on the other field. So it's chaos. But this is where we produce cricketer. That's where Salim Malik came from. This is where Wasim Akram came from. Ramiz Raja played a little bit of cricket here. We used to have a very good college cricket at one stage, and that's died out. Club cricket was outstanding.
But talking about club cricket now, is it died out or not here?
It is. It has gone down. I wouldn't say it died out, but it's definitely gone down. We don't really hear many clubs that this guy. We used to have bowlers coming from the clubs for the nets. They used to call them from different clubs, and they used to come, and they used to get selected for Pakistan. Wasim Akram is one of the examples.
So in Victoria, folks, the big thing for us, you have to play in the Victorian Premier League. And there's 18 clubs in that league, and each club's got about 5 different 11s, right? So as a young boy, you go in there and you go up the different levels. And if you do well, then you get picked for Victoria. You cannot get picked for Victoria, that first-class cricket, unless you play in this league. So I just wonder whether or not in Pakistan, that you need these type of leagues, for Karachi, for Islamabad, for Islamabad. Do you need these type of leagues, Premier League clubs, that you get the best talent playing against each other before the next stage, to really identify if they're any good to get to the next stage of first-class cricket? I think you need that here.
Yeah, I think so. I think this PSL will do really well.
It's fast-tracked.
It's a fast-tracking, So players like me, so for example, I was from Vihadi, nobody knew me. I was lucky that I just sort of found the right path. But I mean, there are so many who they don't know how to go about things. So I think with now Islamabad United also going into a smaller region and working with the guys, we'll find a talent. I promise you, there's no way that you will not find a talent. I mean, there are so many cricketers. I mean, if you go there, stand there for a while, you will say, wow. There's someone they'll be hitting the ball so nicely. So, I mean, talent is there. It's just a matter of identifying and putting him in the right system.
Do you miss playing? Do you miss playing?
Sometimes, not all the time, because it hurts. I had a couple of jabs here in the shoulder. My knees are a little sore.
But now the young guys in particular are starting to play back in Pakistan. Now your national team's back here with it. You're just starting to get it. And to feel what you did running in off the long run, whether it be Gaddafi or down to Karachi, and having the full crowd, the home crowd behind them to bowl, is like you never got that playing, with all due respect, not at Abu Dhabi or Dubai or
not at all.
Sharjah. You don't get that feel.
Yeah, last 8 years Pakistan cricket has suffered, not financially, but also they have suffered with the talent also, because those young kids have stopped playing cricket because they don't see the heroes playing in Gaddafi Stadium. You were there when the World 11 came and all that. It was a different ball game then. It was
like what it used to be when you were playing.
Yeah. So I think we're moving in the right direction. It's going to take a little bit longer, and as you said yesterday, you were talking about it, that you cannot really take the foot off the pedal when you talk about security. We got to really be careful for the next maybe 5 years, 10 years, I don't know. It all depends how it goes. But yeah, it's good to see cricket back in our country, and we will find more Wasim Akrams, more Shoaib Akhtars, and more Imran Khans.
And it's fantastic, and we're about to leave you now, but we can say it's great to have you on board to help us out with the young guys. Look, we at Islamabad United are about identifying young players, and we love winning championships, but we love just as much as Shadab Khan taking a catch to get rid of Virat Kohli and to win a championship. We get as much joy out of that, and for all the fans and general fans, you don't have to be a fan of Islamabad United, but general fans, we at Islamabad United try to be a different type of franchise. We try to surround our best young kids with the best young talent that we've got, and to have one of the greats helping a young kid to understand what it's like bowling at the death and a guy smashing you, whether it be a Pollard or a Chris Gale, or hitting your 4s and 6s, to be able to come back. It's very important for coaches who have experienced that, and we've got that at Islamabad, and we're all about emerging talent. We're really stoked that Ruman Ray's now as vice captain. We believe he's a future captain of Islamabad, and we honestly believe that he's a future leader for Pakistan, particularly in limited overs cricket in 2020 type of stuff. But from all of us, mate, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Been super. Thank you for showing us around your beautiful city. I'm sorry about the smog.
Where's the breakfast?
There's no breakfast. It's typical you. You just bring me the good stuff, and it's up to me to get the food. Look, we've got to go. We're going to have. He only got me a cup of tea. No chai. What's going on? Jello, huh?
Turn the cameras off. We'll get it.
See you guys. Take care.